Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop playing music. Hi guys. Hello. It's me again with another video about Universe Philippines 2024. I saw at the official website, or no, the official Facebook page of Universe Philippines, and I saw the official portraits. And I have my favorites. I have 18 favorite portraits, and I have a top 5 favorite portraits. The girls that didn't make the top 5 is in no particular order. I was like literally going from the first photo all the way to the last one. Some girls made it, some girls didn't. Some girls actually made it to the list and they got kicked out because you have to streamline things. Beautiful photos. Actually, I feel like in between the last 2 years that I've been watching this competition, I feel like this is probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just me. I feel like this has been the toughest year, and this will be the toughest year. I think that this year will be a bloodbath for sure. And I can't wait because I'm ready. At the end of the day, we know what's going on with the international organization. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's all about business. We should have known this from the get, to be honest, because at the end of the day, yes, you have to, empower women, etc. But at the end of the day, how is the organization going to stand if nothing revolves around money? In a way, it has to. We have to understand that people who are in charge of organizations, some people are good, some people aren't. And we know that. Unfortunately, it happens that Kunan, the current owner and the new owner of the organization, has a filthy mind and filthy ways of acquiring money. Jumping into Universe of Philippines, I have my list of favorites and I'm just going to talk about them. I don't really have much to say because I don't really study these girls in depth. Again, I do expect these girls to have something going for them. I really expect for these girls to go to school, to be models, to have experience on stage, to be educated. You don't have to necessarily go to school to be educated, but have something going for yourself. If it's not school, then modeling, holding some kind of job in your country, doing really good things for your community and helping other people. I feel like at the end of the day, yes, we need a marketable girl. All along we did, I get it. The IMG era, that was all about certain things, but at the end of the day, you need a marketable woman. So that to a side, I have my girls right here. And yeah, I'm going to start with Angeles. Joanne Marie Thornley. Very beautiful girl. I loved her since my last video that I made on Universe Philippines, and she still stands here. I believe that if she keeps doing what she's doing, I feel like she could make the first cut. I don't see her advancing, further into the competition, like a top 5 or 3. That would be totally up to her. To my understanding, thus far, I feel like she's been doing great. Second on my list is Batayang Island. Her name is Juvel Mangubat Dukai. Sorry if I butcher your name. This girl is very beautiful. I never noticed her. Very beautiful girl. This far, I think if she keeps doing what she's doing, again, also, I feel like she would be advancing even further than Angeles. I feel like she could get up there. With great preparation, I feel like she can even get into a top 5. She's very beautiful. I mean, I'm not sure how she does on stage. I really haven't seen her, live, like on a video or anything. Hopefully I do. But I like her. She's very beautiful and her portrait, amazing. Perfect. Another girl that made my list is because I love how sweet she looks. Her name is Bianca Gaviola. She's from Bohol. Very beautiful portrait. I don't really ask a lot on a portrait photo. I want to see, the woman's skin. I want to see her features. I want to see her hair. I want to see her smile, and I want to see what she transmits through a photo. And she looks very sweet, very beautiful. Beautiful smile, beautiful girl. If she keeps doing what she's doing, I believe that she could also make a semifinals cut. Next on my list is Bulacan Chelsea Manalo. This girl, yeah, she made it on my list. On my last video on Universe Philippines 2024, but this photo is breathtaking. This is art. At this point, this is art. This is like a photo for like fancy beauty kind of, photo. I love it. Beautiful skin, bro. Like her skin is insane. Beautiful features, beautiful lips, beautiful eyes, beautiful skin, her eyebrows, just everything. Her bone structure, bro. Beautiful woman. She still remains on my list is Miss Cavite. Her name is Dia Mate. Very beautiful portrait. This portrait is beautiful. I love it. Very clean. I can see she has makeup on, she's contoured, she has her foundation on and all, but I can see her features. You know what I'm saying? Like her features, beautiful girl, her hair, very beautiful, very healthy looking skin, beautiful, beautiful smile, beautiful eyes, beautiful girl. This is a very sophisticated kind of photo, portrait. I love it. I love it. Cavite, great job. Next on my list is Miss Cebu, and her name is Chris Tiffany Jansen. This photo, when I saw this photo, this is breathtaking. This photo is beautiful. She could also make a semifinals, even top 10, even, or top 12, depending on how, what she keeps doing. I've seen other photos of her and she looks very different from this. I'm not sure, a lot goes into a portrait, especially if you do the portrait or you hire a professional photographer. He's gonna go off on the lighting. He's gonna understand, what a portrait needs, and then obviously the retouching that goes after the fact. But I don't think this girl is like retouched to death. I know that she's very beautiful. Her bone structure, beautiful skin, beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, beautiful smile. This portrait is amazing, perfect. Next on my list is Iloilo City, Alexi Caimoso Brooks. Now she kind of went down on my list. I didn't love, or I was expecting more from her, at least from her official headshot. She still looks very beautiful. She's still one of my favorites. But her photo is just, too smooth. And I'm trying to like stay away from that kind of photo. I was expecting a little bit more from this, but this is a very beautiful portrait as well. Next on my list is Laguna, and her name is Alexandra Rosales. I love this photo. I love it. When I think about a Filipina woman, this is what I think about. Like, she did it. Nobody can tell me that she didn't do it. Like, when I see her, like if let's say if I didn't know this woman and she came in looking like this and she asks me, where do you think I'm from in Asia? I would absolutely say Philippines. I would say Philippines right off the bat. Like I would say Philippines or Vietnam, but I would say Philippines. Very beautiful portrait. Look at that. Beautiful. Next on my list is Miss Miami, Marija Sol. Very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful portrait. Very beautiful features. She looks Latina. Just gorgeous. I don't really ask much. I love her smile. I love, her eyes. Very expressive, although she's just smiling. It looks like she was just casually, outside and she just took a photo, or somebody took a photo of her. Very beautiful. Beautiful portrait. Next on my list is Northern California, and I know people are going insane for this woman, and I get it. Her name is Kyla Jean Carter. Very beautiful. She don't look Filipina, but she does at the same time. She looks like she's mixed, but she looks very Latina as well. Like, if I see this woman somewhere in California, I'm gonna think that she could potentially be Mexican, Peruvian, she could be Venezuelan, even Colombian, Puerto Rican, from Canada even. Like, she could be from anywhere in the world. Beautiful woman. And this portrait is perfect. Ooh. This portrait is perfection. I love it. I don't ask much on a portrait. I just don't want, if you do a pose, I don't want your hands or your pose to look awkward. It has to look, if you place your arms here, it has to look like it has to look good. It has to look sophisticated. It has to look intentional. But if you put like your hand here and it looks like you literally just place your hand here, if you go back and watch every photo, some girls strike some kind of pose and it looks awkward. It's on a portrait. If it looks unnatural or if it looks awkward, just don't do it. Or just don't put that photo. Even like if you have to take a portrait and you took that portrait and Universe Philippines is not part of it, they just ask you to give a portrait so they can put it on their website as your official portrait, and you give that photo and your arm looks awkward, just don't give it. Do something else, like literally take a photo with your phone or something, or take another photo or choose another photo. My light turned off, but hopefully the lens that I have here is a good lens, so it's fine. Next on my list is Pampanga, Cyril Payumo. Very beautiful. This portrait is insane. This portrait is insane. I don't like the contacts or anything because on a portrait, I want to see, again, the naturality of a woman. But I could still see it. Beautiful woman. I could see that. I could see her without makeup on and everything, and I still believe that she's stunning, gorgeous, And I like her pose, very sophisticated, she just placed it here. She's inviting you somewhere. Like, if you see her pose on this photo, like, she's inviting you somewhere. Even if it's, like, to the pits of hell, like, she's inviting you down there. And I'm going, because look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. Beautiful photo, beautiful portrait. This is also one of my favorite photos. Miss Pampanga, Cyril Payumo. Very beautiful. Well done. Before we get to my top 5, the girls are in no particular order. Once we get to my top 5 girls, top 5 least favorite to my very favorite photo. Also a girl that made my list is Denise Nicole. Denise Nicole, she's from Virginia. I could, very American looking, this is a very American photo. Like, I could see this at USA, I could see this, Venezuela, I could see this in, Mexico, Puerto Rico, I could see this in Canada. Very American looking photo, very beautiful women. Virginia, well done. You are one of my favorite portraits. Next girl on my list, she almost made my top 5. She's from the United Kingdom, Cristina de la Cruz Chalk. Very beautiful. I love this photo. I love it. Love it. I don't really ask for much. This is perfection. Very well done portrait. Christina, Miss United Kingdom. Very beautiful. Now it's time for our top 5 on this video. Top 5. And I'm sorry I couldn't do you, like a very elaborate video. I have a full-time job, I'm a full-time student, and I'm doing a lot. And I'm also trying to create videos, and I'm staying also, on track with everything that's happening at Universe Philippines and everything else that's happening around the world in terms of, competitions like these. But let's jump into our top 5. And my first photo, the first girl that made my top 5, so she's my 5th. She is from Bacoor, Victoria Velasquez Vincent. You don't have to question this. Look at that. Yeah, she's got contacts on, whatever. But this is very delicate. Very delicate. Very Asian. Very Filipina. I love this. This is perfection. Bacoor, well done. You're definitely on my list now, okay? Next girl on my list is Miss Baguio, Dara Valencia. Now, I was, a little bit let down because I expected, something else. Like her facials here look a little bit stiff, but the photo itself is very beautiful. I love it. I think this photo is very beautiful. She looks, she looks Latina here, bro. Like, she looks Latina, she looks European, she looks Asian, she looks everything. She could be from anywhere in this world, and that's marketable. Very marketable. Tara Valencia from Baguio, well done. Finally, this girl's on my list, and she is from Cainta. Her name is Stacy Gabriel. Are you kidding me? As soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, 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 top five. Top five. This girl is top five. There's something that threw me off a little bit about this photo when I first seen it. It was the lip liner or something. I wish she diffused it a little bit because it looks too strong and it makes her mouth look weird. But you know, after looking at the photo and adapting to the photo, because it was a little bit much with, you know, with the lip liner. Very beautiful. This photo is perfection. And you know what she's wearing is like behind her, and it actually attracts you to her. Like all you see is her. Like when you look at this photo, you just automatically stare at her face. Well done, Kainta. Well done. She's top five, bro. Kainta is top five. I'm just saying. Next on my list is finally, because you guys been crazy about this girl, and I get it. I've seen this girl before somewhere, maybe Universe Philippines in a past edition. So when I see a familiar face, not impressed. I have to be impressed. She didn't impress me. I'm sorry. At least in my last video, she didn't. But it's no other than Quezon Province, Aticia Manalo. This girl, this is a Miss Universe Philippines right here. And I understand why you guys are going crazy about her, and I get it 100%. She reminds me of Gazini Ganados. She reminds me about any other representative from the Philippines at Miss Universe. This girl is a Miss Universe Philippines, like crazy, you know, like we don't have to question her. It's just, you know, you expect more from girls, especially if she already has competed before. And on my last video, she didn't really impress me. But she doesn't have to. It's her competition. So she's fighting for the crown, not me. So, you know, it's just me. I wasn't impressed. And top photo. This photo is perfection. Nothing to say about it. Features of the woman, beautiful, very delicate, very sophisticated. A very beautiful woman and well done photo. Like this photo is perfection. Very beautiful. Insane. I have nothing to say. Like, I don't know what else you guys want me to say about her or about the photo itself. This is well done. And she's from Southern California, and her name is Jeanette Hammond, right? I probably said that wrong. But look at this photo. And a lot of you guys are going to be like, nah. And I get it. But not me. When I saw this photo, I was like, blown away. Blown away. When I saw this photo, I was like, wow. Look at her features. Look at her features, dude. Look at her. Such a stunning woman. Why nobody talking about this girl? Why ain't nobody talking about this girl? Southern California, and I've seen videos of this girl, and exactly what you see here is exactly how she looks. Hopefully, you know, she delivers, you know, hopefully she does, because she could definitely be top 3, top 5, or she could just make it to the semifinals and or top 10, you know, but that would be up to her. I feel like this woman is absolutely like I feel like she's already in semifinals. Like every girl in my top 5 here, they are already. Like I could tell you that she would be top 16 automatically, for me at least. She's already in semifinals as well. Like we can't discuss that. She's definitely also in semifinals. She's definitely in semifinals. She's in semifinals. Let's see who else is in semifinals. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. You can streamline things, you know. We've done this before. We watch, you know, these kind of competitions since when? So we have experience, you know, right? Let's see. She could definitely make also semifinals. Miss Bulacan. She could make semifinals as well. Miss Cavite. Cebu, I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence for her, but her portrait, beautiful. Iloilo City, she's already in semifinals. Laguna, she could be in semifinals as well. No doubt about it. Miami, she could also be semifinalist. Northern California. Pampanga, for sure. And those are the girls that I would say that are for real on semifinals. Virginia could also be semifinals, and United Kingdom. And that's it, guys. Really, there's really nothing to say. I just wanted to say or talk about my favorite portraits or official portraits of Universe Philippines 2024. I will keep following everything as it happens. Hopefully, we get the runway challenge. I'll make a video on that. Absolutely, not a long video like I did last year, but I'll make my a favorites list. Obviously, would also do a video on the interviews and obviously finals reaction, because why not? All right, guys, this is it for today or for tonight. I love you, and I'll see you on another video. Bye bye.